Hey everybody, it's Rockula, and welcome back to Rockula Retrospective. It's day 15 of my VEDA series, 30 Bands in 30 Days. VEDA stands for Vlog Every Day in April, and today's band is Killing Joke. This band is a bit different than most of the others on this list because I only own a few albums and am not familiar with the majority of their catalog. Nonetheless, Killing Joke, and especially their singer Jaz Coleman, have left a big impression on me. They have a huge sonic texture, and a large portion of it is due to the guitars. It occurred to me that Mike Graff from Course of Empire might be influenced by them, so I called him up and he did confirm that Killing Joke was a huge part of his guitar sound. My friend Michael and I were living in Deep Ellum, and one night he said that Killing Joke was playing down the street at Trees. The only thing I knew about Killing Joke was that Metallica had covered one of their songs, so I went and checked him out. We were right in front of the stage, and I managed to look into the singer's eyes, and it was a scary experience. I went out and bought Pandemonium and loved it. The music was a huge swirling mass of sounds thanks in part to the guitar. There were big arpeggiated chords drenched in echo accompanied by sludgy rhythm that would predate all of that chugga-chugga nu metal that would come afterwards. The vocals are definitely my favorite thing about this band. They are incredibly expressive, and people often ask what kind of effects they use to make his voice sound so raspy. The truth is that Jaz Coleman's voice has gotten more coarse over time. Yep, that's his real voice. I didn't keep up with them until later when they released the 2003 Killing Joke album. I was playing a gig with Autonomy at the Quest in Minneapolis, and the song Asteroid came over the PA. I immediately went over to the sound man and asked him who it was. He said, "It's this band that Dave Grohl is playing drums for. They're called Killing Joke." Holy crap, this is a good album. The standout tracks are The Death and Ressurection Show, You'll Never Get to Me, and of course, my favorite Killing Joke song of all time, Asteroid. They recorded a live album of that tour and put out The Gathering. The standout track is, predictably, the live version of Asteroid. I eagerly awaited the album Hosannas from the Basement of Hell and was blown away by the immensity of the sound. I tried and failed to pick the standout tracks for this album because I think they are all amazing. This album is one giant sonic slab. I lost track of the next two albums, but I gave them a listen prior to this writing, and they were just as good as the rest. I'm going to go back and listen to them more. As I have said, I don't know as much about the band's early days, but I do own the album Love Like Blood, which is a live document of the sound of the band in the mid-80s. The darkness is there, but the music is more like post-punk than the majestic sound of today. It is a lot less furious, and the vocals have not yet reached that leathery croak. I don't normally listen to a lot of music from this genre, but knowing that it was Killing Joke made me give it a chance. I like this material as much as the other albums I own, and it provides a good mix when I listen to them on random. Listening to Killing Joke in the different eras makes me even more aware of the impact that they had on much of the music that I listen to. I hear them in all the dance floor standards when I walk into the goth bar. I hear them in all of the bands in the late 80s and early 90s that started that metal riffs over disco beats style of industrial music. Metallica confirms their influence on metal by covering The Weight, and Kurt Cobain blatantly ripped off the guitar part from 80s in his song Come As You Are. Lastly, Killing Joke has an impact on me because their lyrics and public statements speak of the responsibility of every person to speak their mind when it comes to being a global citizen. Killing Joke have been branded a political band, but I think they are more of a humanist band. They celebrate all the things that we do to bring ourselves together and criticize what we do to pull ourselves apart. What are your thoughts on Killing Joke? What are some of the albums that you would recommend? Please let me know in the comments below. I would also appreciate if you would like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for checking out day 15 of my VEDA series 30 Bands in 30 Days. Tomorrow features one of the most influential bands on the list. That band is Kiss! I'm Rockula, and this is Rockula Retrospective.